Welcome to the studio. There is a new plugin out that was released 2024. I haven't made a video about it because I wanted to keep it a secret, but it's obviously not a secret. Everyone talked about it because it's so amazing. You know, there are like certain categories of plugins, the ones that emulate old stuff. That's fine. That's needed for certain sounds and types, but it doesn't get me excited because it already used to be there, and I don't know how many copies of the Prophet are already out there as a software plugin, and they all sound amazing. And then we just have the new next generation of plugins that take things further, that think outside the box to create something that wasn't possible before, things no one even thought about. Those are the plugins that get me excited. And Kraftur, I don't know how to pronounce it really, like the German or English way, but it's the best plugin. It's more a utility plugin, and it solves the biggest problem for me as a music producer. Not fully, but to a big extent, so that I can just recommend it to everyone out there. It's the struggle, the technical side of music production. The creative stuff, always fun. The technical stuff, to get it to the pro sound, to make it sound like the songs you compare it to while producing, it gets you there a lot easier. It's a struggle that I love, hate, but now the hate part is smaller, it makes more fun, and it's very easy to use and to understand. I would love to showcase in this video too how I use it. Also mention that Black Friday season started, so it's 30% off. Also, they have Gulfos, which is like the EQing magic plugin that I also have on every single track, on every single master chain. It's also reduced. So if you're interested, link down below in the description. But the rest of the video is how I use it, how you could use it, what it actually does, how it works, to the extent and ability of my understanding. Because there's probably magic, wizardry going on in the background that I just, as a human, can't understand. That's how good I actually think it is. So, yeah, let's just demo it. So there we go. This track is called Imagination. Vocals are amazing, but I'm not allowed to showcase them to you at all, unfortunately. But just instrumental, I started first with instrumental. I absolutely love it. It's dark, it's deep, it's, I don't know what it is, but it's good. Kraftur. There it is. I actually like the design. I don't know why. When I like the design of a plugin, I think it's actually better, even if it's sometimes not. But this one is, trust me. So just to explain you how it works, there are a couple of sections. Let's start with the most interesting, the dry, single, and multi section. It's basically mixing dry signal with multi-band signal and the single signal that Kraftur creates. At the top, you can check different bands and listen to them. Let's maybe play you some music. So you can listen to what you're doing specifically. You can also change the crossover frequency. I wish you could like tick two boxes, like low and mid at the same time. I know you can get there by changing the cutoff frequency. No, it actually just extends to 1000. So that would be something I would love to see. Or maybe there's a shortcut I don't know about. But anyways, it's not so important. Like, you can listen to all of these bands individually. You have your output section. You can match, you can bypass, you can engage clipping. And then the last section is down below right here, where you actually set the drive. And the drive is like saturation in the most beautiful way. It's you can make it like subtle, you can make it very aggressive, and then the graph and everything that goes with it like really shows you what it does. I don't have to explain that much. You just look on the graph and the offset is, you see it right there. Everyone gets it. The knee, same thing. Smoothens out the curve, makes it more pointy, and the offset again. The drive, you can't see as a graph. That's something you need to listen for. But below the graph is a section that also showcases you the drive. So let's play again something. Just check those 4 bars at the bottom. That was obviously a very aggressive setting at the beginning. I hope it wasn't too loud. It's like the saturation, the drive that you can see there, and also the graph above it. Showcases to you how the saturation is implemented into which kind of these three bands. They can also be linked. You can also just do the drive for an individual one, and again mix the dry signal with the single band and the multi-band signal, which I just love. It does it in a very nice sleek interface. And also really new implemented is match has an apply button, really handy to have. Then there is the crash factor reduction meter. It gets a little complicated, but using it is easy because you just put it on there. And like I don't really like sharing it because it's a little embarrassing that I just actually, whenever I put it on a song, let me show you what I do. Let's get rid of that instance, no plugin. Put it in there again. Sound theory, craft tour. Just take it, put the drive to around 10 plus minus 1 or 2. And that's it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. That's why I'm calling it the one button, although it has more magic getting the pro sound, kind of getting you at least towards it. It of course doesn't solve all of your mixing problems, but for me, the stage I'm at, it's a huge shortcut. And yeah, let me explain you more how and why. Maybe we'll go through my master chain on this track, just so you know what I'm talking about. So again, this is the track. And on a side note, there is actually like a cool tape stop effect going on in the bridge that I love. And with the vocals, that's just magic. It's like a LFO into tape stop, into silence, and back up again in an instant. And then, it's so good. I can't wait to release it. But yeah, back to the master chain. So first up, we got the tape stop effect. It's not part actually of the master chain. It's just there to control it on the master. Same with Endless Smile. It's just there to automate stuff on the master. Then we got the Pro Q, getting rid of the low end in the mono and stereo. We got tape mellow for some tape stuff. Gullfoss, which is also really amazing and does things nothing in hardware could even do. Like quite aggressive recovery, tame a little, and it just helps to smooth out. By the way, there is also Black Friday sale for this one. Link down below in the description if you're interested. I got OTT on there, just a hint, like 1 or 2%. Ozone's low-end focus. Tried it out for the first time on this track actually. And at the end as a limiter, the Pro L. And between those two is where the magic actually happens. We'll compare right now with it on and with it off. And look at the L2, look at the peaks that are needed to be cut off versus on and off. So that's basically what it does. there's a box of elements. That's the mix. Kick, bass, hi-hats, everything has its space. And this one helps me to cram more in there, make my mixes more complex and fuller. And sometimes I was sacrificing an element just to have more room for all other elements and get the mix right. With this one, I have the feeling I can push it a little further without destroying it and making it sound unpleasant, still get the loudness, still compete with other people in a faster way. Previously, I had 4 or 5 plugins more in my master chain, and I needed to set all of them up, and I still didn't get to the same result. So I absolutely love it, but don't take my word for it. Try it out yourself. Maybe you make music where you can actually need it. Maybe you make something where it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Try it out. The link down below in the description, there's a demo available. Check it out for a couple of days and then try and get the Black Friday deal because it's, again, 40% off. Also, Gulfos, 30% off. Check it out. Definitely a recommendation. More Black Friday deals coming in the next video with a bunch of very interesting stuff. So definitely stay tuned. See you soon again right here on this channel. Sign out.